Hey guys, this is Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. On an earlier episode of Fitness for Freedom Equipment Reviews, we talked about how the ab wheel was an okay piece of equipment, but it maybe wasn't necessarily the best value of a purchase you could make for a piece of fitness equipment. So today we're going to go through some other exercises that you can do that work the same muscle groups, but don't require this particular piece of equipment. So like I said in the previous video, the ab wheel really only has a couple of exercises that you can do. And that is the ab wheel out or the ab wheel to the side a little bit. So you're getting your six-pack abdominal muscles or your oblique abdominal muscles in both of those exercises. Or if you wanted to be a little bit more challenging, then you can go out from your feet and then pull it back, or to the side a little bit and then pull it back. But as you can see, just from how much I was struggling, that is way harder to do it from your feet and your hands, which is why I recommend doing the exercise without any equipment and just using your hands. So you can start in a quadruped position and walk out just like this as far as you can, and then walk back without letting your back or your hips sag down. And that is essentially the same exercise. If that's too easy, then you can go up to your hands, keeping your hips nice and stable, walk out as far as you can, and then walk back. And that is equally as hard of an exercise as rolling out on your knees, maybe even a little bit harder. But what I highly recommend is you get a stability ball instead of the ab wheel, because the stability ball is only $10 or $15 more and you can do way more exercises with it. And even if we were just looking at it as a tool to do abdominal exercises or plank exercises, then it's a much more versatile tool, because you can start by doing a rollout the exact same way from your knees, okay? But it's much easier. So you're much less likely to hurt yourself, especially if you're a beginner. Now, if you find that too easy, like a lot of people watching this video will probably find it too easy, then you can go into a plank on the ball, which is still not too bad, especially if you can do a plank on the floor. Now, if you find that too easy, then you can push your elbows out and then pull them back, and then pull them out and back. And again, you have a slightly harder variation of a very similar exercise. Now, if that's too easy, or if you can hold your elbows out for a very long period of time and really target your abdominal muscles, you are probably ready to do a hand plank on it. So this is the hardest variation of this exercise, where you can push your hands out and hold it and then pull it back.